Here are some cold hard facts. The Big Bang Theory, the CBS sitcom created by Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady, ran for 12 years, the same number of seasons, and an incredible 279 episodes. After it kicked off in 2007, the show almost floundered during its first season but was improbably saved, in a way, by the writers' strike that took place until 2008. After that, the series was an unquestionable and undeniable success. Stars Jim Parsons, Johnny Galecki, Kaley Cuoco, Simon Helberg, Kunal Nair, Melissa Rauch, and Mayim Bialik, who play Sheldon Cooper, Leonard Hofstadter, Penny, Howard Wolowitz, Raj Kothrapalli, Bernadette Rostenkowski-Wolowitz, and Amy Farrah Fowler, respectively, were all skyrocketed to fame and acclaim, and Parsons even took home a handful of Emmys for his leading role. With all of this context in mind, it can be hard to winnow down the best episodes of The Big Bang Theory, partly because of the sheer number and partly because, well, what makes an episode the best? For this list, I've compiled some of the outright funniest episodes of The Big Bang Theory, as well as those with some of the show's more emotional beats. Even people looking for an easy-to-digest sitcom have to admit that, in order for it to stay interesting for 12 entire seasons, the characters have to evolve and grow. Now that the parameters are set, here are the 10 best episodes of The Big Bang Theory, ranked. Ever wonder why Leonard, Howard, and Raj even deign to hang out with Sheldon, a notoriously stubborn, finicky guy who panics if someone so much as takes his regular spot on the couch? In Season 3, we finally get an explanation in the episode The Staircase Implementation, an episode where, during a fight with Sheldon, Leonard sits down and tells Penny their friendship origin story. In the process, we also learn why the elevator in Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny's building is seemingly permanently broken and, unsurprisingly, it's Leonard's fault. Throughout flashbacks, which features Sheldon, Leonard, Howard, and Raj in some pretty wild get-ups that seem to come from the 1990s despite said flashbacks being set in 2003, we see that Sheldon couldn't keep a roommate on account of being incredibly annoying. On his way out, the last guy, played by Steven Yeun, scrawls "Die Sheldon Die" on a wall in red paint, just to give you an idea of his mindset. Out of desperation, Leonard, who's new to the California Institute of Technology, agrees to live in Sheldon's spare room and even agrees to Sheldon's genuinely absurd roommate agreement, and eventually, he warms to Sheldon. Why? Well, Sheldon chases Leonard's girlfriend Joyce Kim, ally Maki, out of the apartment, and later, she turns out to be a North Korean spy. Between that and the fact that, while Howard and Leonard are playing with a combustible rocket, Sheldon saves their lives by tossing the rocket into the elevator shaft and shuts the door, their friendships are settled. The Stairca.